What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Hot Mic YouTube page. I'm Suni, and yesterday I did a video calling LeBron a sellout. And today I'm gonna explain why. We all know about Jacob Blake. He was shot 7 times by Kenosha officers in Wisconsin. In my opinion, they were completely justified because he had 3 strikes and struck out. He resisted, he fought, he went for a weapon. That's all you need. 7 times, in my opinion, is a lot because they shot him in the back. But I understand because he was going for a weapon, right? This is a story that everyone had. That was it. That he was just shot 7 times in the back. Nobody waited for information. LeBron jumped on it out of emotion. We all know Black Lives Matter is going to jump on it because he's black and the cop is white. So just a ball of confusion. Nobody waited for the facts, but the facts have come out. He wasn't there to break up a fight. He was actually there trespassing on his ex girlfriend's property because he doesn't live there. He has never lived with her. He stole her key, or he tried to steal her keys, wouldn't give him back, and just violent. Just violent. Today, the criminal complaint came out. I got a hold of it today. I read through it, and this exactly is this criminal complaint is the exact reason I feel like a lot of our leaders, black celebrities that come out and push this, narrative of Black Lives Matter, black men are being killed unjustly, we're being mistreated by police officers, are sellouts. Because this wasn't a case of police brutality. Like I said earlier, he had 3 strikes and he struck out. You fought, you resisted, you went for a weapon. We didn't wait to hear all the information, but here's the rest of it. This is I guess, a window into his behavior and his encounters with police officers. Apparently, he has a lengthy history of just being violent and disruptive. But he has 3 counts against him. The first one is criminal trespass, domestic abuse. The second one, I'm sorry, third-degree sexual assault, domestic abuse. Third count, disorderly conduct, domestic abuse. All of this occurred in one day, which is May 3rd. The third-degree sexual assault charge isn't what a lot of people were reporting, including myself, because I looked it up and it said sex with a minor and I was just floored. But I'm willing to correct myself and rescind that original statement. He actually raped the mother of his children. He had sex with her without her consent. That happened on May 3rd, which is the reason he had the active warrant and why cops were trying to arrest him. So cops were well within their rights and justified in the entire encounter with him. The entire encounter. They do go into some details about what happened. Apparently, the victim stated about 6 p.m. she was woken up by the father of her children, Jacob Blake, known as the defendant, standing over her saying, "I want my ish." As she lay there on her back, the defendant suddenly and without warning reached his hand between her legs and penetrated her vaginally with the finger and pulled it out and sniffed it. Said, and said, "Smells like you've been with another man." Wow. That in itself is just weird. Okay. She had a difficult time telling him and cried as she told the defendant assaulted her and then immediately left the bedroom. So he abuses her, he violates her, he stole her car, stole her debit card, made 2 fraudulent withdrawals, $500 each. And this is who the NBA, LeBron James, Black Lives Matter, and a lot of the black community has rallied behind. And I think that is completely sad because it's almost like we completely forget about the victim. At the end of the day, he raped and assaulted a woman, physically abused her, stole her property, and stole her money. and we're having sympathy for this man. I don't have any for him. In my mind, he's a criminal and he's scum. The fact that you don't have your own car, you don't have your own house, and you're stealing from the mother of your children and you're beating her, sexually assaulting her, why do you deserve the world's sympathy? You got shot because you reached for a weapon, not because you're black. And this narrative has to stop. And people, more importantly, people have to stop falling for it. How long are we going to keep blaming the fact that we're black as to the reason why cops deal with us the way they do? When are we going to have some accountability come in? Self-reflection, something. And even more reason I call LeBron a sellout is because he sells the victimization. He sells that to black people, black victimization. That leaves us never taking accountability and always and forever being the victim. You're not growing. In my opinion, these cops were justified. I thought 7 shots was over the top, but I understand why. The rest of the world needs to wake up and see Jacob Blake for what he is, and that is a criminal, a rapist, and an abuser. He doesn't deserve the world to rally behind him and say police treated you unfairly when he treated the mother of his children unfairly and those 3 officers that were there. It's not fair. I'm going to post the criminal report in the description so everybody can go read it for themselves. And then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Tune back in. I'll be posting another video tomorrow. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you.